do not sell your highly convicted gold mine of a project for the hot narrative at its local top, okay? That is the lesson that we are literally seeing in real time right now. What's going on, guys? Let's talk about KASPA. Today, we're sitting at 14.4 cents, down 2.52% for the day. We obviously went up to almost 16 cents, so we're down a little bit. That's normal. It will pull back a little bit, and then we'll go up again, and then we'll pull back a little bit, and then we'll go up again. So what I want to talk about today is the scenario that we went over a couple videos ago, where I was telling everybody not to jump from project to project to project, because you're going to sell your KASPA at its local bottom for an AI agent coin that's at its local top, because they have pumped a lot, and that was the hot narrative. Okay, now I want to revisit that, because if we take a look at KASPA over the last 7 days, we're up 25%, okay? And then if we go take a look at the cumulative AI agents, you've got some that are up, but a lot of them are down double digits, okay? We can come down the list here, and we've got negative 25, negative 15, negative 14, negative 30, negative 48, negative 10, negative 10, negative 67. A couple down here, 61 and 64 negative percents for the last 7 days. Negative 30, negative 25, negative 58. Okay? And if we calculate this by the 7-day percentage, you do have some that are up. So if you guessed well, congratulations. But I'm sure there was a lot of people that bought some of these, thinking that they were just going to keep going up and up and up, and negative 92, negative 77, 72, 67, 64, 66, 58, 49, 48. There's massive, massive double-digit red candles in a 7-day span. So I hope that none of you guys were sitting in that boat where you sold your KASPA at 11 cents, local bottom, and bought some of these AI agents that are now down, in some cases 92%, anywhere between 30 and 90%, okay? And again, there are some that are up in the double digits. It's just a matter of, there's so many of them out there now that trying to guess which ones are going to continue in the positive direction is the definition of gambling, okay? I'm also seeing a lot more of these AI agents pop up, okay? New projects claiming that they're an AI agent. Basically what they are is a different category of meme coins. They don't do much of anything, okay? You see this all the time, and I'm not bashing AI agents as a narrative, because there are some legit projects out there. But what happens is, whenever a new narrative gets hot, like really hot, like the AI agents are right now, you have hundreds and hundreds of other projects that launch or change their name to fit that AI agent narrative, right? Because they want to cash in on the liquidity grab that is AI agents at this point. I've seen it in regular AI coins. I've seen it in gaming before. I've seen it in layer ones, when the layer ones get a hot narrative and they're kind of on their run. You get projects that aren't even layer ones claiming that they're layer ones, and they do all this stuff that they don't even do. It's the way crypto works, and they do it for a reason, because they, I would assume, make money doing it. Okay. What I'm trying to say here is, a lot of these AI agents are going to be just meme coins. They're going to not have any utility. They're not going to do what they say they're going to do. And there's going to be a lot of them that are scams, and they're going to rug pull as well. So you got to be very careful if you're going to go into this space. Now, on that note, moving on, we're going to take a look at a Twitter post from Cryptobank Doc. And I thought this was good because it kind of wraps up in a bow exactly what I just talked about to an extent, and kind of, I would imagine, what a lot of people did and are feeling right now. So it says, this is the exact moment Ben Armstrong, Crypto John, and their goons told you to sell KASPA. Right down here at the 10-11 cent mark, right before the pump, up to almost 16 cents. And we've retraced a little bit, but that's natural. It looks like KASPA might have a little bit of momentum behind it for the first time in a while. And part of that momentum is something we'll talk about next. But there's a reason I say things like this. Everybody who sold their KASPA at 10 or 11 cents has now have to recoup or buy back at a 30 or 40% higher margin. And I would bet that a lot of people sold their KASPA for AI agents, and I bet you a lot of people sold their KASPA for some of those AI agents that are down 40 to 90% over the last 7 days, which means you sold your KASPA at its local bottom floor and you purchased the hot narrative at its local top, which means now a lot of those people are going to get the FOMO the other way around again and are going to sell at a loss from their AI agents bag back into KASPA 40% higher, 30% higher than they had sold it for just a few weeks back. So, again, I'm going to reiterate, the patient investors win out in the end, especially when you're investing in a project that we all know has the potential that KASPA has, okay? Hold on to your bags through the FUD. When we get to the top of the market, you can choose to hold some, you can choose to sell some, you can choose to hold it all, you can choose to sell it all. That is your prerogative at that point in time, okay? And any of that is going to be looked at as a great move. Right now, when the bull market is just beginning, altcoin season hasn't necessarily really started yet. Do not sell your highly convicted gold mine of a project for the hot narrative at its local top, okay? That is the lesson that we are literally seeing in real time right now. Now, a couple more things. We have gone over the fact that Binance is teasing us, potentially, with some breadcrumbs of a spot listing in the very near future. We've got another post here, and it says, how long do you have to stare before the moon gives you answers? And it's a chart in the background, guy with a black hat here. The speculation here is this photo down here, that this guy is just Michael Sutton turned around staring at the chart. I did try to measure and fit any part of the KASPA chart on the monthly, weekly, daily, all the way down to the hourly chart and see if any of the patterns match what that chart pattern is in the background, and I couldn't find anything that matched, because that would be, almost a 100%, guarantee that this is KASPA, obviously, but I couldn't find that. If any of you guys see this pattern on the KASPA chart, let me know, but I went through it with pretty good detail and didn't see anything that came close to that. So nonetheless, speculation is that it's Michael Sutton looking at the chart here, and when you turn him around, this is him. He posted this photo on his X account. You know, the hat looks the same, the black jacket. So there's just speculation there that they're, again, giving us another breadcrumb that KASPA listing is coming real soon. I also wanted to look over here at OKEx. And I'm wondering, this could be anything, so take this with a grain of salt. But it says it's a giant green candle in the middle of a city, right? Erected like one of the buildings. And it says, we built this city on faith and code. And in my opinion, KASPA has most solid and secure code of anything out there. So it makes you think, okay? And, you know, I commented down here, that's a KASPA reference if I've ever seen one. Saint here has commented with KASPA. This could easily just be any project because a green candle, any project has green candles. It's easy for us to speculate because KASPA is green in color. So, you know, we can look at anything and think KASPA. Along with, you know, you look at this and it's the Bitcoin symbol hollowed out behind all this greenery. And I'm sure there's people that are speculating because KASPA is green that, you know, Bitcoin in a green color with, you know, plants around it is going to somehow convince people that they're talking about KASPA. But chances are that's probably not the case in this scenario. It may not even be the case in the other OKEx photo with that giant green candle. But, you know, I wonder if, since Binance is getting a lot of attention from the KASPA community because of its hints and its breadcrumbs, that maybe OKEx wants to join in that fun because they feel left out. I don't know. I'm obviously just speculating there, but speculating's fun sometimes. So that's it. Let me know in the comment section, guys, what you think about mostly the OKEx postings, because the Binance one, you know, we're pretty confident at this point. OKEx, I imagine, is going to list at some point, but do you think that they're going to start playing games as well because they are jealous of Binance? I don't know. Let me know down below. And again, congratulations to everybody who held through the FUD, held through the year of sideways action where we didn't get a whole lot of excitement. The excitement is right around the corner. We might be seeing the start of it now, and I just want to commend everybody for sticking through it, everybody who did, sticking through it, knowing what you're holding, and believing that this is one of the best investments that you can possibly hold since Bitcoin. So, in the meantime, continue to pack your damn bags before it's too late. I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.